I found the bomb. What do I do? Hold tight, let me check. Hey, Bill, what are you having for lunch today? No, I'm having Devour Cordon Bleu, mac and cheese. Okay, I'm devouring the blue wire. Ah! No, wait. Today I will be reviewing Devour Chicken Cordon Bleu, mac and cheese. I think that's what it is. I believe somebody requested this. They also requested something else, but we weren't able to find that. We just found this one though. Looks like pretty fancy mac and cheese here. Look at the nutrition facts. 480 calories. 35% for your total fat and 50% for daily saturated fat. So it's a little fatty. It's probably the cheese. 32% for daily cholesterol and 47% for daily sodium, 11% for carbs, but 36 grams of protein. Now, that's a good amount of protein for something this size, but it's got a lot of everything. So this is probably quite filling. And not the healthiest thing, but I like that amount of protein. Okay, so the instructions. Remove tray from the outer carton, pull back corner of film to vent. On high for 3 minutes. If you have a 1100 watt microwave. So yeah, change that if you don't. Pull back film and stir, replace film. On high for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Let stand for 1 to 2 minutes. Yeah, and that's it. So that's like 6 minutes. No, 7, 8 minutes. Not terrible. I think my microphone has crept into the scene. Okay, let's open the box. All right. Well, it's got a lot of water condensed on the plastic, but let's see. It looks all right. You can see a lot of cheese. Probably a little bit more cheese than it would seem from the box. You can see the little chicken pieces there with I think those are ham chunks as well in there a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna go cook this up. I have high hopes for this. This looks like it's gonna be pretty good. I'll be back in like 10 minutes. I have returned. Wait a second, hold on. I didn't bring the box back. Okay, I have returned. So we've got the actual thing here and we've got the box. So this is what the box looks like. I'll convert that to an image. Then this is the actual thing. Hold on. So this is what it actually looks like. It's pretty good. I think it looks pretty good. Very cheesy. This looks like it's got a lot of rich cheese going on. There's a little bit of ham chunks. There aren't that many, but they're bigger ham chunks. And the chicken looks like it's been grilled and it's in sort of chunk. Not big grilled chunks like you'd get at a restaurant, but pretty generous for what's usually microwave meal chicken nuggets. A lot better than that. Looks pretty good. So, I'm gonna have a little taste here. Hot. Okay, it's very hot. Also, the plastic was very wet when I took it off, so it was dripping like scalding water everywhere. So be careful when you're dealing with that. So I pretty much just got some cheese and the pasta, and the cheese is got a lot of flavor. It's pretty rich too. I have no idea what cheese this is. I'd assume it's blue cheese because it's Cordon Bleu, but I'm probably not saying that even remotely correct. And I would be wrong. That apparently means something completely different, and it's white cheddar, but it's pretty tasty. I'm gonna have a little bit of the meat. The meat's pretty good. The chicken, it's like pretty much just grilled white chicken. I don't know that there are like any spices or things going on, but the cheese is very, like the cheese sort of covers everything and it's got a very strong taste. This is probably gonna be, if you like white cheddar, you're probably gonna like this because this is like the white cheddar dominates. I'm gonna have a little bit of the ham. It's sort of hiding in here in the macaroni. Okay, I'm gonna have one on its own-ish. Well, it's kind of stuck to this macaroni because of all the thickness of the cheese. Okay, so the ham is a little bit tougher than everything else. The chicken is not very tough. Yeah, the chicken is just chunks of grilled chicken. The ham, though, the ham is like these thick squares or rectangles of ham, and it's fine ham. I'm not a big ham fan, but it's fine for what it is. It's definitely the thickest thing here. Let's have some more macaroni. Also, the box says macaroni product, not macaroni. So who knows what it actually is. So the macaroni, it's this little twirly thing. They're actually quite thick. I don't know. I highly doubt it's going to pick up the size of the hole here, but there's a little hole that goes through it. Maybe it's just because it's filled with cheese, but it's pretty thick. It's also got kind of a texture like it's threaded, like it's got ridges going down it all the way. Yeah, a little weird, but when I like focus on it, but it's fine. Not my favorite style of macaroni, but it's still not bad at all. Everything is just coated in the cheese, and it tastes very heavily of, I guess this is white cheddar. I don't know that I've really paid attention much prior to doing these food reviews to how specific cheeses taste like. So it could be something else. It looks like it's also got some mozzarella cheese, Parmesan cheese, Swiss cheese. It's got a bunch of different cheeses. If you like the cheese mix, which is very rich, it's maybe slightly watery, but I like it. It's quite flavorful, and overall I think this dish is pretty good. I like it a lot. This chicken as well is quite high quality for a microwave meal. Yeah, I think Devour chicken cordon bleu. I hope that I'm saying that remotely correct. I think this is quite good. I'm gonna give this probably an 8.5 out of 10. I'm not sure, between 8.5 and 9. It's not like my favorite food, so it doesn't get to like jump up to like 10 or anything. But it's very good. It's a lot better than the average microwave meal. It is heavily dominated by the cheese taste, so it's probably going to be, do you like the cheese? And if you don't, then this is going to be garbage. But I like the cheese, so I think it's pretty good. I say 8.5 out of 10. Probably, I don't know that this really counts as mac and cheese. I guess it does. It's very good. I think this is probably in the top, it's definitely in the top 10, maybe top 5 for microwave meals that I've had so far. I'm not sure that I could tell you the others because I kind of just forget them off the top of my head. I'd have to go back and be like, oh yeah, I had this. This is very good though. 8.5 out of 10. Maybe even if I'm feeling generous, 9 out of 10. I like it a lot. I don't really have any major complaints or anything. I'm just rambling at this point. I think the ham maybe have a little smoked taste to it, by the way. Maybe not, just sort of feeling that now. If I were to rate this on like a website, it would get 5 stars. 5 out of 5 stars. But for my arbitrary rating system, I'm giving it 8.5. Very, very good. Thank you for watching. See ya. Welcome to the outro, my dudes. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. In this outro, I want to talk about what's been taking up good chunk of my time for the past few days. So a job company I applied to sent me a project to work on as part of their hiring process, and I've got to present it to them sometime next week. So over here, this is what it is. It's a sort of basic web UI. It shows stock prices, which are all randomized, by the way. It shows the change in change percent, color codes them, and then updates it from the server periodically. I had to make both the server and the front end table here and set up the database and all that. It's kind of neat. You can also sort by any of the fields here. It took a lot longer to complete than I would have hoped because it's really not worth spending this much time in one company's hiring process when they're hiring for a single position, which probably not likely to get. But this was still kind of neat to work on, and I learned a little bit more about making web server stuff. So yeah, this is what I've been doing for the past few days instead of editing videos. But whatever, now that I'm pretty much done with it, aside from actually making the documentation stuff that they want, like a description of it and everything. Back to videos. Anyway, thank you for watching. See ya.